everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for the Euro US dollar FX for Thursday, September 6, 2012. Well, a change of trend today, and a candle that's made a higher high and a higher low. Previous day's trading, we had a small white body candle in a downtrend, tested down below the important 125.86 level of support and was rejected from there. Today, change of trend to the upside. A candle with another small white body, so the buyers have made roughly about the same amount of net bullish progress on the day between the open and the close as the previous trading day. So the momentum that the buyers established for the previous day is the same, hasn't really changed. But we have this longish shadow on the bottom where once again the sellers lost commitment down below 125.86 and the buyers came into the market. We are now seeing the market trade into this largish zone of resistance that I highlighted previously, and we have seen the market probe into there and be rejected from there, so that could be significant for this market. It is quite a large zone that extends roughly from 126.40 up to about 127.47, so quite a large zone, and the top of that zone correlates now roughly with the top of the trend channel that I've drawn here. We have a trend line and a trend channel, and that is a target for us. There's nothing stopping this market from trading up through this channel. We could find resistance anywhere through there, but perhaps this little bit of loss of commitment from the buyers that we saw just today, this small shadow on the top, may be significant. So it's very important that we watch the high of this current candle for a continuation of the trend to the upside. But just looking at this candle as well, the bulls are again in control of this market. Previous days trading, the bulls took control, even though we did have a change of trend to the downside, and today they've maintained that control by trading the market up towards the highs and closing it up towards the highs there. In terms of the Fibonacci extension, and we're examining the first time frame uptrend that the market's now in relation to the previous time the market was trending up, and we've seen the market trade up through the important 38.2, 50 and 61.8% levels and test to the 78.6% level, which is a minor level but could be significant, and we've seen some rejection from there. So that area there, the high of the current candle, does become important. The target for us is the 100% level at the moment at 126.73. And just looking at the Fibonacci retracement, we've had the market test to the 100% level and be rejected from there. So that, as I've said, could be quite significant. That rejection from there coincides with the level of support that I highlighted previously. If we do trade up through there, then we have a target at the 161.8% at 127.20. Now, in terms of Ichimoku, we have a bullish market in all three time frames. We had the prior breakout up above the cloud to give us a bullish market in the long-term time frame. We're maintaining our trading up above there and still continuing the trend to the upside. So the market's bullish in the long-term time frame, bullish in the medium-term time frame by trading above the Kijun-sen, the pink line, and also bullish in the short-term time frame by trading above the Tenkan-sen. If we look at the Tenkan-sen as well, it had been pointing up quite sharply, held as an area of support for this market, and for today's trading the market tested exactly to the Tenkan-sen and bounced off there. So once again the Tenkan-sen is holding as an area of support for this market and will do so in the future. So it will be a significant area of support if this market is rejected to the downside from this zone of resistance. Support also at the 125.86 that was previous resistance, so we should be looking to that level, and below there we have support extending down to the 125 round number, and then down to this level around 124.55, and then to the top of the cloud here. But a bullish market in all three time frames. The bulls have taken control in terms of short-term dynamics with where they've closed in relation to the range, and also they've made net bullish progress on the day. We are now trading to within a very significant zone of resistance. There is a likelihood that the trend will continue to the upside, but the extent of that zone is up to about roughly 127.50, and we could see the market find resistance anywhere up to that area.